real quick. Let's do a little test shot.
Good evening. Welcome to the Fall 2021 Commencement Ceremony for the College of Health and Human Sciences at Colorado State University. Will the platform guests, faculty, and students now please enter? The banner for occupational therapy is now being posted. The banner for food science and human nutrition is now being posted. The banner for design and merchandising is now being posted. The banner for Family and Consumer Sciences is now being posted. The banner for the School of Education is now being posted. The banner for the School of Social Work is now being posted. The banner for Health and Exercise Science is now being posted. The banner for Human Development and Family Studies is now being posted. The banner for Construction Management is now being posted. The banner for Health and Human Sciences is now being posted. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jennifer Aberly, and I am the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Affairs in the College of Health and Human Sciences. And on behalf of Colorado State University, President Joyce McConnell, the administration, and our faculty and staff, welcome to the 138th year of commencement at Colorado State University. As we begin our celebration this evening, will the audience and graduates please rise if you are able for the presentation of the colors by the Wing Walker Honor Guard. Please remain standing until the Honor Guard has exited the arena. Please join in singing the national anthem performed by Main Street a cappella.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is my honor to introduce Ms. Diana Prieto, Vice President for Equity, Equal Opportunity, and Title IX, who will read Colorado State University's Land Acknowledgement Statement.
The mission statements of CSU and the College of Health and Human Sciences both recognize our unique history as a land-grant university. That mission is built on the principles that people with talent and motivation to earn a degree from a world-class university, regardless of background, identities, social status, or beliefs, deserve that opportunity, and that providing this opportunity, we allow them to improve not simply their lives and those of their families, but through the ripples of their lives will create, to also improve and strengthen our society as a whole. Because the first word in land-grant university is land, it is also incumbent on us to recognize where that land came from and how that history permeates everything we do. As such, Colorado State University acknowledges with respect that the land we are on today is the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Ute nations and peoples. This was also a site of trade, gathering, and healing for numerous other Native tribes. We recognize the indigenous peoples as original stewards of this land and all the relatives within it. As these words of acknowledgement are spoken and heard, the ties nations have to their traditional homelands are renewed and reaffirmed. CSU is founded as a land-grant institution, and we accept that our mission must encompass access to education and inclusion, and significantly, that our founding came at a dire cost to Native nations and peoples, whose lands this university was built upon. This acknowledgement is the education and inclusion we must practice in recognizing our institutional history, responsibility, and commitment.
Thank you, Vice President Prieto. And I'm so glad to know that even though we're a little out of practice on being in large groups, you know when to sit down, so thank you. Guests, this is our first in-person commencement in 2 years, and we are absolutely delighted that you are with us this evening to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of CSU's College of Health and Human Sciences class of 2021. Thank you. I would like to share with you a few announcements about our ceremony this evening. Our commencement program is available digitally. If you would like assistance locating the program using the QR code on your devices, please raise your hand and one of our volunteer ambassadors will assist you. And don't be shy, because it can be confusing. We have 2 sign language interpreters with us this evening. Here on my left, Ms. Sarah McCaddy and Ms. Kylie Moselle. In the College of Health and Human Sciences and at CSU, our graduate students are a very important part of our educational community and our legacy of scholarship. Earlier today in this very arena, our doctoral and master's students were recognized at the graduate commencement ceremony. Tonight, our professional photography is being provided by Grad Images. They will be capturing 3 photos of each graduate, one as they line up for individual recognition, one as they receive their diploma from Dean Youngblade, and the other at the far end of the podium in front of the banner. In front of the banner, you are welcome to pull down your mask for that photo. We ask that you keep your masks on otherwise. We invite you, guests, to take photos from above, but ask that you do not come down to the arena floor. This will help us ensure an atmosphere of respect for every graduate. I would also ask that you please be considerate when taking photos at the railing so that you do not block the view of others for long periods of time. Tonight, the order of our ceremony will be such that graduates in the departments on the north side to my right will be recognized first, in the order their banners were posted. The departments on the south side to my left will be recognized next. Graduates, this evening, you will receive your diploma cover. And pending the results of your last final exams, your official CSU diploma will arrive by mail. So please keep your address current with the university. Finally, I'll ask that we all please silence our phones. And now I have the privilege to introduce our guests on the platform. I invite you to clap once after I mention everyone's name, and at the end, we'll clap for the entire group. Platform guests, I invite you to stand as you are introduced. Dr. Lisa Youngblade, Dean, College of Health and Human Sciences. Good. Ms. Jane Robb Rhodes, Member, Board of Governors of Colorado State University System. Ms. Joyce McConnell, President of Colorado State University. Dr. Kelly Long, Vice Provost for Undergraduate Affairs. Dr. Blanche Hughes, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Diana Prieto, Vice President for Equity, Equal Opportunity, and Title IX. Ms. Leslie Taylor, Vice President for Enrollment and Access. Dr. Michelle Foster, Assistant Dean for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Mr. John Kidding, Chief Operating Officer and Executive Vice President, RK Industries. Dr. Matt Hickey, Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Programs. Dr. Karen Hilligard, Department Head, Design and Merchandising. Dr. Ya-Wen Yu, Professor, Department of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Don Millette, Coordinator, Family and Consumer Sciences. Dr. Barry Braun, Department Head, Health and Exercise Science. Dr. Susan Faircloth, Director, School of Education. Dr. Chris Melby, Interim Department Head, Food Science and Human Nutrition. Dr. Charlotte Bright, Director, School of Social Work. Dr. Paul Goodrum, Department Head, Construction Management. Dr. Julie Brongart-Reeker, Department Head, Human Development and Family Studies. Dr. Scott Glick, College Marshal. Please join me in recognizing these individuals for their service to Colorado State University. Platform guests, thank you. You may be seated. The heart and soul of any institute of higher education is the faculty. This group symbolizes the intellectual contributions of the people at Colorado State University who have had such a positive influence on our graduates. I would now ask that all faculty stand and be recognized. Thank you. Now, I am delighted to present Dr. Lisa Youngblade, Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences. Please join me in welcoming Dean Youngblade.
Good evening, graduates. At this point in the proceedings, I would typically say something like, "It's my pleasure to be among the first to congratulate you. You've worked hard, you've made sacrifices, hopefully had some fun along the way while learning. You've persevered, and here you are." While these sentiments are so very true, they're especially poignant tonight because you're here, in person, during a pandemic. And it is so wonderful to be able to look you in the eye, lots of eyes, and say this in person. Congratulations, and well, well done. In a few minutes, we'll confer your degrees upon you, and we could not be prouder to do so. So if it's done anything positive, the pandemic has given us time to reflect about things that are important. In doing so, I've been spending quite a bit of time thinking about superheroes. We've seen them constantly during the pandemic, the public health workers on the front lines, the teachers and professors who've pivoted and pivoted again to provide the best possible education, the students, all of you, who work to meet your goals, the researchers who've tirelessly investigated COVID, and the university presidents and their amazing leadership teams who've given their all to get us back in person on campus, doing what we love to do and do best at CSU. These are our superheroes, and I want you to help me say thank you to the ones on our platform. So quite honestly, I have to admit something. I've actually been thinking about superheroes for a long time. Some of you know that we have an early childhood center on campus, and some of you have interned and worked there. You also know that they have a spring commencement for the kiddos who are leaving preschool to start kindergarten. I had the opportunity to participate in that for a good many years, and always spent time waiting in the hall with the children before the ceremony started. And each year, I wore my regalia, and the children looked so absolutely adorable in their mortarboards. And they'd ask really important probing questions like, what does that robe mean? Does it mean you're really smart? Check. Are you a wizard? I'm gonna call that one a check. And solid truths, while, well, I think that makes you look fat. No. One year, I asked them what they wanted to be when they grew up. And I got answers like firefighter, nurse, mom, dad, teacher, gardener, and many other suggestions. But my favorite was a child who said in the most earnest possible way, I want to be a superhero. So that got me thinking about the essential elements of a superhero, and I've been thinking about it since. So we know this from life, and we know it from art. Superheroes are wicked smart problem solvers. They use their talent and their brains to the best of their ability. They're compassionate, and they exist to make the world a better, safer place. And they have a talent with which they make things, metaphorically using their hands to create what they need to achieve the prior two goals. So this is heady stuff for 5-year-old career plans, but you can see it's brilliant. And so after thinking about that, after that probing question, I always made the children recite the superhero pledge. I promise to use my head, heart, and hands to make the world a better place as part of their ceremony. Now, I'm not going to ask you to do the same because you already know it. It's in your RAM DNA, and you've demonstrated it time and time again in all that you've accomplished. The pandemic has elevated these essential elements that have always been at the heart of our CSU land-grant mission, to use education, compassion, and talent to solve big problems and make the world a better place. Through your degree programs, you've learned to think critically, understand science, apply competencies, compassionately celebrate a beautiful diversity of perspectives, backgrounds, and people, and use the privilege of your education to hone the talents you possess. You've been tested and forged in the most extraordinary of circumstances, and you have risen to every challenge. So I know it, we all know it. You have the grit, you have the motivation, the tenacity, and the resilience for the long haul. And we need you now, more than ever, to take those superpowers and work creatively and collaboratively for the common good. You're up to it, and you'll make us proud. With a commitment to equity and inclusion, the College of Health and Human Sciences is focused on improving the health, education, and well-being of people, their environments, and the communities in which they live. You've prepared yourselves for careers in nutrition and physical health, education, mental and behavioral health, design, merchandising, and construction. In all of your courses and working with faculty and your fellow students, you've been pushed to think, to create, to innovate, and embrace the potential that you can make. And here's the final truth: learning never ends. Indeed, in achieving your degrees, you've continually pushed all of us to learn with you. So on behalf of our college's faculty and staff, we congratulate you. We're so proud of you, and we look forward to the future knowing that you are representing the brilliance, the passion, and the commitment College of Health and Human Science graduates have in working to make our world a better and safer place. Well done, graduates. Congratulations. And now, this is the part you're waiting for. It is absolutely my pleasure to introduce President Joyce McConnell, who will confer the degrees of our fall 2021 graduates. President McConnell, will you please join me at the podium? President McConnell, it is my honor to present to you these students who fulfilled the baccalaureate degree requirements of the various programs in the College of Health and Human Sciences at Colorado State University. The Faculty Council has recommended to the Board of Governors of the Colorado State University system that these students receive their bachelor's degrees. Here it is. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from all academic programs please stand?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the Colorado State University System, I hereby confer the bachelor's degree on each of you, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Let us all recognize this amazing achievement of this incredible group. Graduates, as a symbol of your transition from student to graduate, you may move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, all of you.
You can sit down now. Thank you, President McConnell. Now it's my honor to introduce Mr. John Kinning, who will give the charge to the class. John Kinning is co-owner, Chief Operating Officer, and Executive Vice President of RK Industries, a second-generation Colorado-based construction, manufacturing, and service business with over 1,300 employees, celebrating 50 years in business with operations in Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, Arizona, and New Mexico. In addition to his role at RK, John also serves as managing partner for Kinning Holdings, a real estate holding company established in 2000. John is the president of the RK Foundation, founded to support nonprofit and public causes with RK's communities. And the foundation has granted over $2 million since the foundation was established in 2011. John has a passion for philanthropy and focuses on education, health, and community, demonstrated by his board participation. And he is a valued member of our college's Executive Leadership Council. He also serves on the Metro Denver Chamber of Commerce Executive Development Committee, the Metropolitan State University of Denver Foundation Board, and the Johnson Depression Center at CU Anschutz. He's a founder and board member of the Green and Gold Foundation, benefiting Colorado State University. John holds a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration from CSU and an MBA from the University of Denver. Please help me welcome John Kinning.
Good evening. I think I'm going to get fired by my brother if he knows I do all this philanthropy. My name is John Kinning. I'm a proud alumnus of CSU, and I co-own RK Industries with my brother. We're a second-generation family business, and it's an honor to stand before you here today to give the charge to the class. I'd like to pay honor and respect to our distinguished administrators, faculty, and staff, and to thank Dean Youngblade for inviting me to share some words with you on this most important day. I'm sorry I'm a little hoarse today. Congratulations to you, the 2021 graduates of the College of Health and Human Sciences. Please give yourself a well-deserved, raucous hand. I know it was a lot of work. College graduation is both exhilarating and terrifying at the same time. We'll focus on celebrating your accomplishments that help you cross this milestone in your education, and not that you're losing your Spotify discount. True story. As you look around at your fellow graduates, their pathways were surely different than yours, and whether you had a straight shot through CSU in 4 years, or your journey meandered a bit, your accomplishments are the same. You are now proud CSU graduates and alumni. I'd like to encourage all of you to thank your families. Everyone's family situation is different, and I understand that. But you likely relied on your family for financial and emotional support at some level during your college tenure. Take the time to write them a thank you as this chapter ends. Trust me, it matters. I'm a big believer in taking personal responsibility, owning your mistakes, telling the truth, and taking the road less traveled. I break my life down into 4 categories. They're personal, family, career, and community. And I'll touch on those. When those are in balance, I'm the happiest and most fulfilled. Mind you, I'm much older than most of you. Okay, all of you. And I'd like to share some thoughts on each. First, on personal. Your one real job in life is to be and to stay healthy. This includes both physical and mental health. Without your health, you will be severely hindered from being all that you can be. Next, I believe in being intensely curious and feeding your brain continuously. Reading books or listening through Audible is a great way to stay current. Podcasts, newspapers, and other media are all great conduits to staying relevant and engaged. I challenge you all to read 1 to 2 books per month on whatever topic you find interesting. I do remember when I finished graduate school, I was so overread and burned out that it took me a long time before I could pick a book back up. So I get it, but that's not forever. You'll get through this. Also, find creative outlets that help nurture your soul and bring joy to your life. For me, that was taking photography classes and experimenting through the lens. On to family. Never lose sight of your family and your loved ones. Generally speaking, they're the ones that are always there for you. Likely they're here today. Don't take them for granted. Invest in your relationships with them. The small things matter. You'll need them when life happens. But also have boundaries. Be true to yourself and live your best life, not theirs. I once heard a speaker talk about giving someone you're frustrated with an A. It really resonated with me. In this context, I mean, do not be too critical of your family. Believe deep down that they're doing the best with the skills that they have. Give them an A and the benefit of the doubt more often than not. Since my daughter goes to school here at CSU and she's in the College of Health and Human Sciences, I was kind of hoping she heard that. Next is career. A recent article that I read about career journeys likened them to a jungle gym and not a ladder. That really resonated with me, and I wholeheartedly agree. I feel compelled to relay that there are multiple pathways in your career. Whether you become an entrepreneur and start your own business, work for the government, or you choose to work for a business started by somebody else. I hear consistently that educators tell their students that you'll have multiple careers and multiple employers. Though that is one pathway, the other is to be loyal to your employer and partner with them on your career aspirations. For instance, in my company, we have grown to 7 unique businesses. Each one of those has started with a loyal existing employee who wanted to spread their wings, expand their careers, and test their ability to start a business. My brother and I listened to their business plan, guided them, and ended up funding their endeavors to expand our offerings to the marketplace and to meet their career aspirations. This brings us much joy, and it gives them an opportunity to be an entrepreneur as well, without leaving our business. So be noticed and get to know the leadership of your company or agency, wherever you land. Work hard and be smart, bring value, and at the same time be intentional with your careers. Find ways for you to grow within your place of employment and find ways to help them grow too. If you can't tell, I own a business. The employer-employee relationship is symbiotic, but at the same time, nobody will ever care about your career more than you will. Community. I'm almost done. Giving back to your community is important and needed. As we all know, there's thousands of nonprofits and charities, and it can be daunting to get engaged with so many to choose from. My suggestion is to follow your passions when it comes to giving back. Whether you like to work with animals or have a passion for education, there are so many avenues to get engaged. As I look back at my career, it has been the nonprofit board service that has broadened my perspective the most. I personally have a passion for education, workforce development, and destigmatizing mental health issues. This isn't in the speech, but through destigmatizing mental health issues, my industry is number one. Construction management, mining is number one for suicides. And my goal is to move us out of that number one position. In my business, we have averted over 14 suicides since 2014 that people have come forward. So you all have that power, and we can all do that. Thank you. So I've intentionally engaged with educational systems and groups that make meaningful impact in those categories. Through this, I've met and built relationship with other interesting leaders that has not only broadened my network, but more importantly, it's broadened my perspective. My company dates back to 1963 when my dad started a small plumbing business in northeast Nebraska. Since then, we have built a business with global reach and offices in multiple states encompassing, as Lisa said, 1,300 employees in construction, manufacturing, and service, in the service industries. We've always been a company focused on philanthropy, but in 2011, we formalized that giving with the formation of the RK Foundation. When looking at ways to fund, my brother creatively thought of funding through our scrap sales. So we have a lot of scrap with metal and copper and stuff. We do plumbing and heating and steel and all types of stuff, but we did not do the air conditioning in here, so do not blame us for how hot it is. Since then, we've literally produced tons of scrap, and we recycle and we sell that scrap. And as Lisa said, and we launched a 501c3, we've donated over $2 million to worthy causes, including CSU. Another example of launching a charity was in 2016, when several proud Rams, just like yourselves, alumni came together under the leadership and vision of Eric Olson to found the Green and Gold Foundation. The Green and Gold Foundation is focused on bricks and mortar scholarships, athletics, and many initiatives throughout the colleges within CSU. To date, we have granted focused initiatives over $500,000 while building an endowment for sustained giving. Please visit our website if you want to get involved at www.greenandgoldfoundation.org. We'd love to talk to you. As I wrap up the community section, I'd like to leave you with this, and I'm going to say it twice. I think we should all strive to improve the lives of others. Once again, I think we should all strive to improve the lives of others. By doing so, your life will be enriched and the impact will be appreciated by lifting those up that need it most. At the same time, I'm a big believer in a hand up and not a handout. In closing, I want to sincerely congratulate you on this epic educational milestone. You have just stacked the deck in your favor to have a bright and successful career in life. You're now behind the wheel in your life's journey. The keys are in the ignition, your seatbelt is buckled, the tires are new, the fuel tank is full. It's time to fire up the engines and start your incredible life's journey. Now go out and make your Ramley proud and change the world. Thank you, and it's a great day to be a CSU Ram.
Thank you so much, John. I have the privilege now to introduce Dr. Michelle Foster, Assistant Dean for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, who will recognize our Honor Society and our students in the Honors Program.
Thank you, Jen. It is my pleasure to recognize the members of various honorary societies of scholastic achievement. Members of these groups wear honor cords and include the following: Gamma Beta Phi, Golden Key, Motor Board, National Society of Collegiate Scholars, National Honor Society of Scabbard and Blade, Order of Omega, Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Kappa Phi, Pinnacle International, Sigma Alpha Lambda, Gamma Sigma Delta, Phi Alpha, Sigma Lambda Chi. Please stand if you are a member of an honor society. Let us collectively recognize these students. The candidates for University Honors Scholar and Discipline Honors Scholar must complete a program of academic excellence, which includes honors seminars, honors courses in major, and a senior honors thesis while achieving at least a 3.5 cumulative grade point average. These scholar candidates are wearing green regalia, and those with gold cords are also candidates for graduation with Latin distinction. Audience, please scroll to the top of page 36 in the commencement program for a list of the honors scholars candidates who are graduating. Several are with us tonight. Scholars, please stand up as a group so we can recognize your academic achievements.
Thank you, Assistant Dean Foster. We are also very proud of our students choosing to go to graduate or professional school and pursue another degree. Will those of you going to graduate school or professional school please stand and be recognized? We express our sincere gratitude to those of you who are graduating tonight and are an honorably discharged veteran, a retired veteran, or currently serving in the military. Please stand so we may acknowledge and thank you for your service to our country. Thank you. Baccalaureate candidates who are graduating with distinction are wearing gold robes. These candidates represent the top 10% of their graduating class. I direct the audience attention to pages 36 and 37 of the commencement program for the complete list of candidates. Those who graduate summa cum laude are the top 1% of their graduating class. Those who have achieved magna cum laude are the next 3%, followed by the next 6% who are cum laude. Will the candidates graduating with distinction please rise so we may applaud your academic excellence? Thank you. First-generation college students represent an important aspect of Colorado State University's Access mission, a historical area of emphasis and pride for our university. Many of our faculty, staff, and administrators are first-generation students and have experienced the immeasurable ways that education has opened doors and how it transforms and empowers people. Will those of you who are first-generation students graduating this evening please stand and be recognized? The Center for Educator Preparation is an important part of our college, with students from many different disciplines across the university working on teacher licensure. Powder blue cords signify those graduates who are to be licensed as teachers. We're pleased that many of you in our college have chosen this career path. Will those graduating this evening and who plan to become teachers please stand? We are now very excited to recognize graduating students individually for their achievements. Graduates, after you receive your diploma cover, we ask that you return to your seat and please remain in the arena for the entire ceremony in order to honor all the members of your class. The recessional will commence after all the graduates have been recognized. We will be calling individual students' names as they proceed across the stage. Now, will the first row of students on the north side stand and be escorted by your marshal to the stage where you will be recognized?
Oh, there's our helper.
I know. I'm going to be collecting the cards, so if you'll just hang out. Okay, thank you.
We will now recognize students in the Department of Design and Merchandising, which includes the majors of Apparel and Merchandising and Interior Design. Catherine Grace Jackson, summa cum laude.
Casebeer.
Katie Lynn Casebeer, cum laude.
Halt.
Annie Jean Palt, summa cum laude.
Izmir.
Sydney Shea Izmir, cum laude.
Amy.
Amy Elizabeth Nickel, cum laude. Sarah J. Hansen, cum laude.
Vianney.
Vianney Martinez Munez, cum laude.
Molesky.
Krista Lee Molesky.
Eugenia.
Trinity Eugenia Meyer. Emma Catherine Parkin. Jordan Olivia Johnson. Kaylee Lauren Slater. Claire Elaine Atkinson.
Unwoo Sam June.
Unwoo Sam June. Megan Elizabeth Howard.
Hadley.
Hadley Rose Morris.
C.
Kujanthi Nguyen. Sarah May Brown. Jasmine R. Nicky.
Eileen.
Eileen Hernandez.
Michelson.
Danny Rose Michelson. Samantha Rose Hills.
Richard.
Cassandra A. Richer.
Lammer.
Anna Lammers. Chenji Zhu. Mackenzie Ann Cunningham. Julia May Nyberg. Chloe E. Raymond. Tessa Rose Novelli.
Van Gulik.
Allie A. Van Gulik.
Remus.
Madeline Burke Remus.
Noose.
Haley Megan Noose.
Mr. Vigil.
Anthony Daniel Vigil.
Well-known name in Fort Collins.
Jacqueline Ann Gallegos.
Andrew Eunice.
Paxton Andrew Eunice.
We're too fast.
Gregory Nixon.
Bye.
Kristen Claire Veit.
Ballinger.
Molly Sloan Ballinger. Catherine Lee Michael.
Errol.
Robert Errold Scott. Max A. Engel.
Proudy.
Olivia Proudy.
Laufasa.
Camille P. Laufasa Duncan. Andrea Rodriguez.
Mardashane.
Hannah Catherine Mardashang.
Hugate.
Quinton Avery Hugate.
Ashley Ray.
Ashley Ray Delphine Montoya. McKenna Taylor Cyphers. Dylan Richard Frost. We will now recognize students in Family and Consumer Sciences.
Sauter.
Megan Naomi Sauter,
Ari.
cum laude.
Ari Hamada.
Catherine Ari Hamada, magna cum laude. Molly Marie Ranger, magna cum laude.
Kaylee.
Kaylee Joy Riddle.
McAvoy.
William McAvoy Holmes. Thomas Lindsay Talley. We will now recognize students in the School of Social Work.
Lovell.
Caitlin Lovell. Valerie Marie Villalobos, magna cum laude. Justin Thomas Smith, summa cum laude. Emily Grace Harper, cum laude. Ryan Benjamin Kropp, cum laude.
Seha.
Roman Seja Santos.
Ruby Herrera Sunabria.
Ruvi Herrera Sunabria.
Chavira.
Chelsea Chavira. Karen Guadarrama.
Uridia.
Yuridia Lozano Gutierrez. Luis Enrique Loya. Joy A. Stebbins.
Beedsha.
Jenna May Beedscheid.
Eric.
Ariel J. Mortensen.
Elize.
Jocelyn Alize Gamboa.
Lala.
Christopher Blas Lallam. Sarah Louise Cochran.
Marroquin.
Astrid Judith Gonzalez Marroquin.
Racio.
Vanessa Recio.
Adam Chesky.
Amaya L. Adamczewski.
Stadjuha.
Samantha Marie Stadjahar.
Hallie Avenir.
Hallie Avenil Thompson. Jordan Alexandra McCoy.
Caitlin.
Caitlin Elise Laporte. Jillian Marley Boyd. Avery Danielle Skinner. We will now recognize students in the Department of Family Development, Human Development and Family Studies.
Alvine.
Jacqueline M. Alvine. Amelia Margaret Schlick, cum laude.
Elaine. Jesse Elaine.
Jessie Elaine Decker, magna cum laude. James Allen Cockrell, cum laude. Sarah Catherine Hertz, cum laude.
Netsky.
Julie A. Netsky, cum laude.
Canna Jula.
Emily Caitlin Canajula, cum laude.
Adelie.
Adelie Marie Manning, cum laude.
Sinclair.
Sinclair Alexandra Vandervoort, magna cum laude. Ashley Shannon Marie Herrera. Charlotte P. Adams.
Reyes.
Isabella A. Reyes. Jessica Ruth Morton. Lorena Marie Vasquez. Sabina Canna. Daisy Michelle Silva Ibarra. JC McKenna Ward. Ivy Corinne Gonzalez. Olivia Grace Palizzi. Hannah Michelle Rosenblum. Taylor M. Aguilera. Melinda Rose McCracken. Morgan Taylor Leslie. Jessica Sydney Parrish. Casey Melissa Holland. Sierra Parker. Mackenzie Ann Hill. Michaela Jean Mitchell. Andreina L. Mendoza. Vanessa Vasquez Colson. Ariel Marissa Ford. Melanie J. Gale. Yolanda Leon Duarte. Lauren Marquardt Hines. Solvig Dakota Land Quant. Macy Lane Horner. Melanie Rose Doyle. Elizabeth Ashton Chelf. Anna Elizabeth Naplebaum. Brianna Nicole Cochran's. Haley Ann Nichols. Lauren Lois Gale. Taylor Rose Gilmore. Mia S. Trujillo. Paige N. Bryant. Donovan Jamal Reed. Sarai Janae Rudolph. Abigail Megan Hass.
We will now recognize students in the Department of Food Science and Human Nutrition, which includes the majors of Nutrition and Food Science, Fermentation Science and Technology, and Hospitality Management. Bryce M. Blanchard, cum laude. Braden T. Smith, magna cum laude. Annie Rose Campaign. Annie Victoria Bush. Abrona Angelina Ferrari. Haley Baird Wilson. Brittany Nicole Escobedo. Caitlin Kathleen Daly. Avery Kendall Arnold. Grace Margaret Haney. Kevin Michael Murray. Good. Kaylee Nicole Nelson. Brianna Michelle Heidelberg. Madison Rose Fink. Brickell Marie Nebb. Lauren Mackenzie Boyle. Jared H. James. Cade M. Lemons. Christopher E. Nelson.
We will now recognize the awesome students in the Department of Health and Exercise Science. Josephine White Shield Glenn, cum laude. Kennedy Murray Mankey, cum laude. Jenna M. Holtz. Alyssa Brianne Lovelace. Kristen Long. Anna Christine Coney, cum laude. Ryan Matthew Moore. Charles Donnell. Samuel John Fisher. Frank Q. Barber. Bradley William Deegan. Nicholas John Marcancini. Jacob Alexander Fisher. Caden Connor Robinson. Grant J. Runnels. Tyler Everett O'Brien. Elizabeth M. Belicky. Leah J. O'Connor. Christopher D. Sims. Abigail Steele Wilson. Cheryl Noel Woods. Kate Lauren Armijo. Jacob R. Snocker. Sarah Michelle Feeney. Raya Taylor Caskey. Emily A. Abraham. Thomas A. Oates. Brooklyn Renee Polens. Rachel Lynn Bolin. Corey Ray Kozar Barber. Pamela Juarez. Alex Elizabeth Quam. McKenna Marie Kirk. Matthew Porter Zidbeck. Jonathan Robert Sire. Madeline Grace Bonneau. Sterling J. Harrison. Yeah. Cassidy Lynn Wentholt.
All right, we will now recognize students in the Department of Construction Management. Tristan J. Annis, cum laude. Michael C. Strawler, magna cum laude. Tyler Charles McFarland, cum laude. Luke Michael Ellis, cum laude. Jack E. Bacher, cum laude. Pablo Adrian Huizar. Justin Owens. Abraham E. Plotkin. Austin W. Morgan. Justin Lou Oxner. Lincoln Chase Sackman. Blake Allen Brubaker. Nick Lobsher. JC Michelle Victor. Jessica Dawn Anderson Aarons. Ian James Myers. Maxwell Robert Wilson. Ian Christopher Howard. Aaron Elijah Urick. Michael R. Allen. Christian Stabane Ruiz Guerrero. Taylor Michael Carruthers. Jonah Paul Colson. Derek Purshouse. Cole William Smith. Zachary Cole Spillman. Saul Israel Gutierrez Lopez. John Clayton Newman. Mitchell Keith Maber. Rafael Escamilla Contreras. Ivan Covarrubias Villarreal. Timothy J. Eckbeck. Michael William Smith. Jason Andrew Baldwin. Connor Emmett Sennett. Gavin Ray Hubbard. Harlan James Thomas. Luke Allen Johnson. Joshua Douglas Wallen. Anthony Jean Beckstead. Anthony Tomas Dixon. William Blake Wainwright. Daniel T. McGuire. Ava Lorraine Gardner. Connor Zane McLaughlin. Christian Schlagbaum. Isaac Andrew Ross. Stefan Stoyanovich. McKenna Lee O'Donnell. Elizabeth Rose Reinhardt. Lucy Maud Appel. Ben B. Hazelden. Ryan Roland Rome. Maxwell Duke First. Jillian Michelle Elsterman. Kenneth D. Mickle. Andrew J. Buell. Alex Timothy Solenberger. Joshua Leon Hauser. Jacob N. Schneider. Kyle Robert Holsey. Isaac Elliott Gold. Nicholas R. Kiakia. Tanner Farquhar Hibbert. Toby Nathaniel McBride. Christopher James Lieb. Zachary Joseph Zadrozny. Nicholas A. Patinella. Lucas Clifford Dunaway. Zachary R. Figs. Caleb Lane Kiefover. Matthew Scott Hansen. Zach Cole Hill. Max A. Hess. And Casey Michael Ford.
Well done. At this time, please direct your attention to the video showing some of our graduates' amazing experiences during their time at CSU. You can watch those videos or up there. It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Blanche Hughes, Vice President for Student Affairs, who will share a message from our Alumni Association, and who is a proud CSU alumna herself, holding 2 CSU degrees, a master's from the School of Education in our college, and a PhD in sociology from the College of Liberal Arts. Please help me welcome Dr. Blanche Hughes.
It is my pleasure to officially welcome you to the CSU, welcome you as a CSU alumni. So you may be feeling slightly nervous about leaving this beautiful campus, jumping into real life, and moving away from CSU. Or maybe some of you are staying here, working, starting your career, going on to graduate school. But whatever, it's time for you all to write that next chapter. Tackle that next adventure or job, and live your purpose. Wherever your path leads you, remember, you are all CSU alumni. Once a CSU Ram, always a CSU Ram. Please know that the CSU Alumni Association and all of us in the college will be here for you every step of the way. Like the rows of the American elm trees on the Oval, you are rooted here. So several years ago, depending on when you came and enrolled at Colorado State University as a first-year student or as a transfer student, I had the pleasure of welcoming many of you to our RAM family, our Ramily, when you first arrived here during RAM Welcome. I don't know if any of you all remember that. And you had dreams then, right, when you were there. I remember the freshmen to graduate. And how cool is it that now I have the honor of welcoming you to the Colorado State Alumni family, your dreams has been realized. At least this one. Now you have more. Don't you think that's cool? I mean, I guess a full circle, right? It's great. So, anyway, congratulations on a job well done, and go Rams.
Thank you, Vice President Hughes. As we close our ceremony this evening, I would like to make a few acknowledgements. Our appreciation goes out to our name readers this evening, Dr. Brian Butke and Dr. Jeff Miller. We'd also like to thank the faculty marshals, the Wing Walker Honor Guard, Main Street A Cappella. Our appreciation goes out to the CSU Brass Ensemble, the students here tonight on the Dean's Leadership Council, to the College Commencement Committee and Miss Melinda Sloan, who is the brains behind all of this, Mr. Lee Nagel, and Mr. Shea Daly. And to our communications team, Ms. Gretchen Girding and Mr. Avery Martin. And finally, let us not forget a very important group of people who have lent their support and encouragement to you, our graduating class of 2021, over the past many years. Your parents, siblings, family, partners, loved ones, and friends. Will the graduates please stand and give your family and friends a big round of applause? And I invite everyone to stand now, if you are able, and join in singing the Colorado State University alma mater. The lyrics are displayed on the Jumbotron and the screens located behind the platform. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being with us tonight for this very special commencement ceremony. And graduates, well done. All of us in the College of Health and Human Sciences and at Colorado State University wish you a bright and happy future. Will the audience join me in recognizing our graduates one more time? Graduates, you may be seated. And please remain in your seats. Please remain in your seats until you are released by the marshals. When our ceremony is over, we ask that you please meet your family and loved ones outside of the Moby Arena. We will now begin our recessional. Marshals, please come forward to retire the department banners. Will the platform guests please exit? Will the faculty please exit? The students, guided by their marshals, may now exit.